Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. This is another episode of You Like My Podcast. This your boy Sterlo, aka You Like My Photos on Instagram. My co-host Few Do It Better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we here with a very special guest, man. The one and only Bigga Rankin. How you doing, my man?
I'm feeling good, man. As long as I'm above the ground on the other side of the ground, as long as I'm growing the flowers and not watering the flowers, I'm good.
Heard that. Amen.
Again, we appreciate y'all. As y'all can tell, we are not at home.
We are not.
We got a special invite to come here to think it's a game, and we definitely appreciate you for having us in your house.
Man, to me, dog, every media is good media. Every advertisement is good advertisement.
Heard that.
So I'm good with it.
Okay. So for those who may possibly live under a rock, tell the world who you are, my man.
I go by the name of Bigga Rankin, you know what I'm saying? One of the elite record breaker in this industry, and made it, I reinvent myself every year. So now I'm an A&R, but I still do everything I used to do. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And you're a break artist. I travel a lot. I go everywhere, but I'm the street A&R. I'm also TIG A&R. But that doesn't mean an artist can't come touch me on the shoulder and say, listen to my song. I will never grow out their reach. I will never get so Hollywood that I can't speak to a person with a song or a DJ that's under me. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I think that is that how you manage to stay relevant and stay with the times, and you're able to continually break records?
Yeah, because the thing about it, a lot of these younger artists do not know. It's not like they're ignorant or they're dumb. They just don't know. Mm-hmm. And if you don't really explain to them, then they really don't know what's going on. And the business changes. You got the hip-hop game and you got the hip-hop business. If you're in the hip-hop game, you're going to be broke.
Okay.
In the hip-hop business, you're going to make money.
What's the biggest mistake people make in
Thinking
the
they know
hip-hop
everything.
business? Thinking they know everything?
And if a person know everything, what can you tell them? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So in this business, it changes so much with the digital right now, mm-hmm. that you need to learn this game.
Right, because you were definitely breaking records and breaking artists when they were selling them out the trunk, out the gas station, out the corner store, on the corner, everywhere. So yeah, now we're definitely in the digital age. How do you think an artist should present themselves with you now that we're moving to digital? Should they still be handing you CDs right now?
Hell no.
Nah. The thing about it, that's if you don't get with the changes, you're gonna get left behind.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're in a class and you don't complete everything, you will not move to the next grade. And people gotta understand that these are a couple step programs, but they work. You feel me? So back when I used to take the artists from city to city, posters, flyers, go shake hands, which we still do that. We still go shake hands and hug the babies and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We still do that. But now, because you can stay at home and press send, mm-hmm. and everybody sees it, that doesn't mean everybody going to approve it.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a different demographic right now. So the computer age and the and the social media is so big that if you're not doing that, you are a forgotten piece.
Mm. How do you understand how powerful your voice is?
I'm so humble that even my kids tell me, like,
I can't even lie. I'm just hearing all the songs that I hear your name on just playing in my head right now.
I go to clubs and so many people want pictures, or I'm getting at the airport, and sometimes I'm real humble. I don't do autographs. I just dap and hug. I feel like that memory gonna last longer than my autograph. That's just something I signed.
Hey, you like the Martin Luther King of hip hop when it come to just talking on the record, man. Can't nobody do it like you do it.
Cause I write what I say, and I don't know if you call me and say, "Big, I need an intro." I'm not just gonna go in there. Hey, one time for Few, big it up, man. You the man, man. You gonna do? No. I listen to the song and listen to the content in the song, and then I'm gonna write something that makes sense.
Okay.
You feel me?
It's custom.
A dude asked me to do an intro for him the other day. He really just doing it because everybody telling him to ask me to do it. Mm-hmm. So I came up with an intro because he told me, he went to prison a couple of times and blah, blah, blah. So my intro was, the mass would not understand the late nights without sleep and the early morning courts. And he didn't really get it until his uncle like, oh my God, that's what you went through. That's what I hear in your song. So it's like everybody don't get the concept right away. But when they see all these gold records and these platinum records now, everybody, oh my God. He did an intro for me, and when I put on opera music, I didn't put his voice. I just put his voice on the mixtape, but I didn't put it on the DSPs. Why didn't I put his voice up there? Oh man, I should have. And I'm like, it's your loss.
You ever wrote poetry? You ever wrote poetry?
No, not really. Not really. I never wrote poetry, but when it comes to this music thing, you know, I'm a Jamaican, and I used to rap.
I know.
Jamaican shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So writing music was kind of cool with me. You know what I'm saying? But then one night I pick up the mic because the DJ wasn't there, and I just start hyping the people and whatever in Chicago at a club called Negril. And man, I was, because I'm messing with people, everybody thought I was so funny, and I was just hitting the points, and it's like, this is great, I want to hire you to do this. And I was making more money than I was getting rapping.
Wow.
So I just started doing that and got into the DJ world, and that was my life.
Okay, so do you regret not continuing? Well,
No. And then it was fun because we was in high school, and it was a 3-piece band. It's like a bass, a guitar guy, and a piano guy, and a drummer. You know what I'm saying? It was a little band. And one guy, Tony Palmer, would be doing the singing, and I'd be doing the rapping. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. It was cool. But growing up, you want a career in music, but I found out that it's the one that chooses you. It's like, my dream is, whenever I'm done with this, I want to be a preacher, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be appointed. I want to be anointed.
Right.
So I was anointed with the MC shit, you know what I'm saying?
So is that when you created like Real Nigga Radio?
Yeah. Real Nigga Radio was created because everybody always said, man, you so real. Because before our song start, I say some real stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I came up with a Real Nigga Radio on my own. When I came up with a Real Nigga Radio, I had to find the person to give me the drop for it. And I try everybody. And then Sean from Field Mob, Sean J from Field Mob.
Yeah.
He the real nigga. That's his voice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it just catapult. And I just have my own lane. And I think I might be one or two guys out there that's doing mixtape. I get mixtape 4 or 5 mixtape a month. I mean, they're expensive, so I get it's a little lighter load now, but everybody still want a mixtape from me.
Okay.
Who are some of the people who you enjoy making mixtapes with?
Oh man, Jeezy, I love that mixtape.
Okay.
You know, Go Crazy. Shy Glizzy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shy
DC.
Glizzy.
Okay.
I did Trick Daddy tape. I did a couple Ross tape that was
Okay.
all the chain. That 2 Chainz shit was like.
Yeah, y'all hear
You know what I'm
this? Y'all hear these names, man.
Yeah,
My
2
man know
Chainz
what he
shit was
doing.
Like up, got his shit. Oh my God, Cocaine 5 was one of my Cocaine 5, but I got a CD Zone 6 to Duval with Gucci Man.
Okay.
You know, and then I came into Lucci, and Lucci changed my life.
Really?
Because,
So who is Lucci to you then? When you speak like that?
I love him to death.
Right.
Lucci changed my life. When Fly told me, because I was breaking Trinidad James and Rich Homie Quan in Florida, and Fly was like, I have another artist. But I kept missing, you know? When I went in the studio and listened to Lucci, man, Lucci daddy's a Jamaican too, which I didn't know until after we started working.
Okay.
His daddy's real Jamaican, not a faking, a real Jamaican. And Lucci was like, he was very like, just love what I say. He loved my stuff. And I gave him the best intros because we gel, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gel. He'll call me and be like, oh, I got this song, man. You know, when he made 762, he called me and said, the other song you get on, take that off and put it on this. I'm like, nah, I like this song. 762 went all the way up. So, you know, he really checked for me. Right. And then when he put it out, he put me in the videos, and then all the kids get to know who I was.
That's love.
So I walk in them high school, them kids be like, there go the Lucci man, the intro man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. So he have a certain part in my heart. Like, I just love him, man. He take care of his kids, his family. You have to really be around that dude to really understand that. Dude. He's a good dude.
All right. Okay. Well, since we're talking more music, okay,
Who do you listen to?
Who do I listen to?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man, but I like 8 Ball and JG. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm stuck on them. You know what I'm saying?
Old school player.
And I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people don't really. They fuck with tell me. I like Joe Buttons.
Okay.
I don't know why. I love Joe Buttons. Used to kill that shit, right? And I'm a guy. I'm an OG. I'm in my 50s, so I like PMC and that UGK stuff, man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I like the Ghetto Boys, but the artists now, like I do listen to like Naudawick and of course Lucci,
Okay.
and all the new Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying? But me, when I'm in my space, I'm driving on the road and stuff, I'm on that old stuff, Frankie Beverly and Mays and all that.
Oh, you on some
all my
feel
journey.
good.
My journey is like that feel good music, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I still be thinking about the younger stuff, but that's what take me. Like, I'm a Jamaican, so I'm gonna watch a Sizzler concert while we're on the road. I love the hype, you know what I'm saying? Cableton, all that. Wayne Wonder is like one of my favorite reggae singers. We're real cool, so I listen to a lot of his stuff too.
Okay.
You had your fair share of groupies on the road, like encounters. I ain't gonna say what went on, but you.
Oh man, like I got 8 baby mamas, I got 12 kids.
I was about to say, if you don't get him caught up, man. What's up, man?
I mean, shit, you see, he got 8 baby mamas.
Married.
Hey.
Yeah, no. I had 8 baby mama. I drank them 6 years ago. I met the love of my life.
Okay.
And I haven't looked at another woman since. And
That's
my
great to
blessing
hear.
my blessing has been tremendous. I'm not gonna say I had spouse before that wasn't, but this girl just took care of me. I lost my kidney, she was there. I had COVID, just there for me every day, nursed me back to health, you know what I'm saying? And whenever you find somebody that do all that for you and feel that way about you, man, that's the love of your life. And I'm very, very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to have my phone. I ain't nothing. I just live a good life. I live a good marriage life. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think is the best advice for someone in a relationship?
Just be honest, man.
Right.
Just be honest and still have your date night. Still have your movie night.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, don't and while you're out, just text your wife like, I love you, I miss you. All that type of stuff.
It's the little things.
Yeah,
I'm finna text my girlfriend right now. Hold on.
Oh, look, now he got a girlfriend. A few episodes ago, my man was refuting it. Right?
I mean, because we wasn't there yet. We wasn't there. We got to officially get there before.
Yeah, love is a splendid thing, but you have to have God involved in it for it to work.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Because God going to lead you right because he know your heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to ask him, is this what I need?
Mm-hmm. Have you guys already jumped the broom?
Yeah, I'm married.
Married? See, look, you over here asking about groupies, man.
I mean, but
he
lived
right.
life before.
No, he right.
How many
he
kids
right.
you got?
I got 12 kids. I got 10 girls and 2 boys.
Okay.
Ooh, you was hard on women, weren't you?
No, I was just doing my thing. Everywhere I lay my hat, I call my home.
Right. 10 girls.
I was a DJ. I was doing my thing since I was like 16. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, I'm looking for, I want a little girl now. I got a son, but jeez, you would definitely hit the marker for a bunch of girls. Jeez.
Yeah, I got a bunch of girls, but the thing about it, they're so loving and they're so caring.
You the shotgun type daddy?
Not really, because my kids grew up with me I was young when I made my kids, so my kids grew up with me. Mm-hmm. So my kid be 15 years old, got some good grades. They get to go to Wu-Tang concert or something with me. You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be lit being your kid. You do it as long as you doing well. Daddy got concerts. You can get some handshakes, and you might even get a forehead kiss. Man.
Yeah, they got picture with damn near every entertainer ever. You know what I'm saying? But my kids they always respect what I do, and sometimes I gotta leave the house and go on the road, and it's hard when you have kids, and the first time they want to say, "Dada, you're not there." The first step, they're not there. The first speech, they're not, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to go out here and go get it to come home to make sure.
Right, I was just about to ask, how do you manage 12 kids and your career?
Hold on, wait. No, not 12 kids. How do you manage 8 baby mamas?
Because to me, it's not about the baby mamas. It's about keeping them kids together.
Amen.
So, you always have to have like a 4-bedroom. They all come over, they sleep, and I drop this one off to school, drop that one off, drop them. But it's always a good relationship, and one or two of them always live with me. One time I have 4 or 5 of them living with me. Right. Not because their mama was bad, but they just want to, come and hang out with each other because they're from different parents. You know
that's where my son's at right now. He's 9 now, so he wants to spend more time with me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's even upset when his mom comes and picks him up now.
Because the sons are different. The sons are like, you want to have them with you because certain things you want to teach them.
Right.
Because the way society is now, they push so much stuff on them children.
Right.
You got to be there to be that buffer in between that.
Right.
Because, people talking about the streets. Man, the internet is worse than the streets. I'd rather street raise my kids than the internet because the internet crucial. They ain't got no filter.
No filter. Nobody cares what your kids see on
right.
the
You can learn something in the streets. You gonna learn how to take a beating on the internet.
That's right. That's right.
A mental beating.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, real quick, you guys. Once again, this is your boy Sterlo here with my co-host Few Do It Better and our special guest Bigga Rankin. You guys. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, we are back once again. This is You Like My Podcast, your boy Sterlo. Few Do It Better over there.
I'm here.
Then we got Bigga Rankins, my man. He's been opening it up to us, man. It's once again a pleasure to have you here.
No, a pleasure for you to have us here.
Right, because we are definitely the away team today.
Yeah, and the thing about podcasts is, man, like when people ask questions and you answer, it's cool, but I like it to be conversational like we do.
Right.
Then people really understand. Because people got to buy into you before they buy whatever you're selling.
Right. So is that part of the package that you tell artists that they need to be working on? Is their branding?
Yeah, people got to buy into you before they buy your music. People want to know who you are. So every now and then you slip through the crack where the hits that everybody just jump on. Mm-hmm. But to sell a whole complete album, people want to know who you is. And that's me. Like, my mom always say, if I can't laugh with you, I can't be serious with you. So I'll joke around with people a lot because it tells me more about your character.
Right. What advice would you give any upcoming DJs that want to end up as, because you like the pinnacle of where you should be, where your career should be, because the way you reinvent yourself all the time and you've lasted in this game for so long?
I think being a good DJ is humbleness. Like take for instance a person in your area got a hot record, and you grab that person and you give it all you got, and if that person pop and the industry see that you had something to do with it, more people corral around you and want to do business with you. But a lot of guys, they just play the hits. And that doesn't make you a good DJ, it doesn't make you a button presser.
Facts.
You got to take a chance on something. You got to have a record that the record is good. Even if you're just going to play the hook first, then the verse later on, down the week or whatever. But take a chance on something. And I took a chance with a lot of artists.
That's how your relationships.
Yeah, And then when the industry see what you're doing, then they send work to you. Mm-hmm. And then, your bank account get bigger, your brand get bigger, and you get bigger artists keep coming. People they fail to understand that if you humble and you deal with people right, everything gonna turn out okay. Because if I break an artist's record and he didn't come to my birthday party, that doesn't mean I should hate him, because in a real sense, I get my blessing from God, not from no man. So all he can do is give me an offering. He can't bless me, so why am I going to be mad? I had to learn all that, you know what I'm saying?
So how do you think an artist should balance, like if I do an album, should I do like the balance between a solo album and possibly feature albums? Like if I do 8 tracks on the EP or whatever, like should I do 4 solo, 4 features? Like what is the balance there?
It all depends. You might have a song And the A&R gonna be like, you know who I hear on that song? Money Bag sound good on that song. He'll make it go ham. Then you try to make that happen. But some artists don't have the money to get the artists they want on it.
Right.
So they're just going, they're doing, say, I'm going to do this one solo and see how the world accept me. And then my next one, I do some features. So it just all depends.
Do you think artist development is still important these days?
God. Oh, my God. You watch some artists performing on stage and you hit your head like, who the hell developed this guy? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't exist anymore, I don't think.
We do it a lot, especially here. We do it a lot. And a lot of artists don't. A lot of artists call me and be like, Bigga, I just started rapping, man. I like this stuff. I need you, but I'm like, I can't come back to help you. You got to come up to a certain point.
Right.
Because if I come back to help you, it's like I'm slowing myself down. It's like you got to build yourself to a certain point. It's just like you're working at a job.
Yeah, you play with the big boys.
And then you're assistant manager. Then you become the manager. The manager don't hang with the people who just start no more.
All right.
You feel me?
I think that's great, though, because that forces someone to elevate and compete on a different level that they should be competing on. And you'll see a lot of new things in yourselves being able to work around a new standard. Because that's what I see that as. It's like leveling up. And then here, if I'm going from college ball to the NBA, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And now this is a new standard here. And I can play here. I can play anywhere. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's great. You know what I'm saying? Not to let nobody slow you down.
And that's why I be telling all the independent artists, if it's a showcase going on, go there and watch the other artists. Because all those is like learning how to perform in front of a crowd. And I tell them all the time, like, they hate on each other so bad. I'm like, an independent artist be doing a show for $10 to get in. And you laugh. You wouldn't pay $10 to go see him perform, but you spend $1,000 to buy a suit to go to his funeral. So how is the event not that good, but then you spend $1,000 to go to his funeral? Is his funeral a bigger event than what he was putting on?
Damn.
Nobody want to see you there until you make it. Like until you make it, you a nobody. Like, hey, oh, you ain't gonna do it until you did it. And it's like, I always knew you could do it.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
But they didn't do nothing to help you get to that point.
Right. But sit there on the sideline and boo you.
Yeah. As soon as you get in the end zone now, the whole posse gonna come cheer with you. But you might break a leg, throw out the ribs, broke your fingers, twist your ankle. They always want to come to where the glory, but they definitely don't want to know your story.
Man, well, going back to your story, trapping from the basement, how did that get started?
Well, I used to do these, what I still do, I do street and greet where I take the artists on the road, bring them to clubs to perform, bring out DJs to come listen to their music, watch them,
Wait, before you finish answering that, how many, A&R events do you attend each year?
A lot.
It's like that, geez.
A whole lot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can get off tangent.
So when the pandemic came in, we couldn't really go out no more. I was just thinking, I said, man, what can I do to still have the success of people seeing these people and promoting them, And I come up with that trapping out of the basement. And it just went ham.
You just kept going,
people come from California. How one guy came from Canada. People come from New York, everywhere to my thing. Everywhere. I do 3-4 a day, you know what I'm saying? And they love it. Yo, it's your boy, Bigga Rankin, man. TIG A&R, the street A&R, man. You're tuning into You Like My Podcast. If you're not tuning into You Like My Podcast, you're losing. Or you just practicing, you feel me? It goes down like this, man. Follow me on IG, Bigga Rankin 00. Follow me on Facebook, Bigga Rankin, man.
Hey man, what's going on, man? This your boy Few, and this is You Like My Podcast. My co-host, You Like My Photos?
Yeah,
Man, and we still in here with the legend, Bigga Rankin.
Bigga Rankins, man.
Quick question, man. You know, we sitting right here in front of this, think it's a game table right here,
Big
which looks
round
so
table
nice.
right
Yeah, round table because everybody equal.
Get some big money going on this table.
Yeah, but how did you get signed to think it's a game?
Man, it's so crazy, man. You know, I had lost my kidneys. You know what I'm saying? I lost my kidneys, and I was in the hospital. And at the time I lost my kidney, Lucci had just got operation on his ankle because he had an accident with a 4-wheel ride, one of them 4-wheelers and stuff, and he was recovering. And I was in there, man, and doctor told me my kidneys was gone, and I'm just sitting in the bed, and all of a sudden, the CEO Fly came to see me, and Lavishly, and Lucci. They popped in, man, and they looked at me and they said, "Man, you done so much for this, for this game. You're working too hard, man. I want you to just come be an A&R." I hated labels. I didn't want to be no A&R. Not hated labels, but artists always be saying what they're going through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always the street label. You know what I'm saying? And man, I came in and I got the hospital, and I came here and had me the big old goddamn chain and watches and all that shit, man. And he looked out for me like it was like. I was like, damn, I'm in a daze because I always reinvent myself. I never had nobody reinvent me.
Right.
So, man, I came in and the head A&R, man, and this is a family, dog. They are so close, man. They are so close. They deal with me. They give me respect. I respect them. And this one of the best thing happened to me. And like I said, I thank Lucci every day. But, the CEO Fly, every song, Fly approved it, Every intro he approved it, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got here, man. And this is a great job to really changing these young people's lives. I'm watching them make millions, you know what I'm saying?
Who are some of the newer artists signed to think it's a game?
Well, we got Lil Bike.
Yes, sir.
Bike is hard. We got Hit Him Up Rondo.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Rubber Band OG, you know what I'm saying? And we got a few people, that we're going to put together. We just going through their thing right now to see how we're going to make it happen. But we got a few more people, like, on their arm waiting to drop them in, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Where does the talent of your ear come from? Because I understand that you're a DJ, but you still have to have an ear to be like, you know what, this is going to sell. Where does that come from?
It's that work ethic and that wordplay. Remember, talent is not like it used to be, where you got to be like Eric B. and Rakim or whatever for anybody to praise you. Right now, if you doing music and you out hustle the better person, you might win. Right. With the content and the social media and all the other whoop-la to go with, if you're doing everything, you got a 90% chance of winning.
Consistency, resilience.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, you just had to be the man.
Right.
Now it's a different
way less pressure.
Way less pressure.
Yeah, everybody can
and social media change all this stuff.
All right, that's
you know what I'm saying? You can wake up in the morning and be a star.
Right.
I know people who's on social media making money off of YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, making more than some artists I know. You know what I'm saying? Because the content is crucial.
All right, which do you prefer? Do you prefer talent or do you prefer, I guess,
ambition?
Of course, talent. I love talent, but I like everything that comes with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I love talent, but I like people that hustle for what they want, go all out for what they want, up 5 a.m. doing for what they want. Because anything you're doing, you didn't get a check for it. Yeah, my mama told me, and you get up in the morning and do it again, that's passion.
Okay.
All right, you got a mixtape or an album out with Joe Gifted, right?
Yeah, I just finished Joe Gifted album.
Okay, well, what else you have coming out?
I'm doing another one with Joe Green.
Joe Green.
I got a bunch that I'm doing right now. I don't remember that Jay Hustler. I don't remember everybody's name right off the bat, but I got
because he getting paid because he got so many. Like he just going through like, yeah, let me collect this check this week. You know what? Come here, let me get this one.
No, I still got 4 of. I do a lot of things out of relationship. I do a lot of things, but if you want to understand life, I always think free is too expensive because they have no value, and people treat you bad when you do something free. because they expect to get a whole lot. But if they pay for it, they don't know they got their money's worth. But people who I do that for is people that understand the game.
Okay. Got to give a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to give or receive. If an artist come to you right now and tells you he wants you to sign him, what package does he have to have, and what qualities do he have to have, and what flaws can he have that you are willing to overlook?
Your social media got to be moving pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And your Spotify, your Apple Music, got to be doing something on it. Because if we're going to invest money in you, we got to find a way to make it back.
Right.
And if you can't show nowhere for us making it back, then I really don't understand. The flaw is, can't be lazy. You know, he can have that flaw where he said, well, I don't want nobody writing for me. I want to write for myself. That's a flaw I can live with. But like I said, man, if you're doing anything in your life and you don't need help, it's too small.
So speaking of that, do you look differently at artists who have people write for them?
No. That's the business. Sometimes you might have a song that you wrote, and because you're so emotionally involved in it, you don't deliver it right. But a writer might write you the song and you deliver it better because it's not your emotions. You're just acting it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Now, a lot of people might say I'll be wrong, but that's how I look at it. Because I've been around enough to see it. Like somebody might hurt your brother and you make a song about it, and it's so emotional to you, but it don't sound emotional to me because I didn't know your brother.
Right.
And because it's your brother, the way you wrote it, everything just stuck to your brother. You don't play with it a little bit.
Right. It's
it's your brother.
It's too drawn in. You need to broaden it just a little bit.
Definitely.
Yeah, because do you know why it's okay for singers to have people write for them and
cool.
not rappers?
That's cool, man. That's cool. Anybody could write for you, dog. Like, it's the music business, man. I might have a song that sounds so good, but it sounds better if you do it. You know what I'm saying? It fits you more. It fits your character more.
Well, I don't feel like freestylers. I guess back in the day, you get on the mic and just go. You know,
hold on, wait. Freestyle. The definition is off the top of your head, not something you've already wrote and prepared. Freestyle.
But this with me and the freestyle thing. I don't want the freestylers to get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm not deep into freestyle like I used to be because now
you understand the game more.
If you put the beat up, they might take it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so to me, freestyle is like having sex and the girl don't come. It's unfinished.
Okay.
I think freestyle should just be a thing that you do for advertising.
Right.
You shouldn't just do it and feel like this record gonna get me work. You're gonna do this and do that. Yeah. If it do, fine. But I just feel like if you can spend that much time talking about some shit that makes sense, make a record with it.
Yeah. Like for me growing up, freestylers was, we kind of honored them if they were good. Like, the better you were, the more it kind of stood for you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wayne would go in there and kill somebody.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And you would respect that because he was like an artist. You know what I mean? As opposed to, somebody who's going in there, they really...
You know what I don't like? When an artist take a hard-ass song and do it over and didn't kill it.
That'd be a lot of...
That hurt my feelings. Because if you're going to take somebody's... I mean, you're telling people you're better than that person, or you can kill that beat better than that person do. If you don't do that, it's disappointing.
I got a question. What do you have an input on battle rap? Do you watch it?
I don't really get into that a lot. Like a battle rap, to me, I don't play this record. And sometimes battle rap get like that. Because I told people the reason me and my DJ crew don't play this record, because I don't want to play a record and then it be the soundtrack to your funeral. Right. I don't want to do that. That's just not me. I feel like music suits the savage beast. Music is something that God give you. So if you can spend so much time to make up a diss record, make a hit, dog. And let's go.
Who haven't you worked with that you would like to connect with?
Jesus.
Okay. You gonna get there, but no time soon. You gonna get there.
I work with damn near everybody. I'm just playing. I work with damn near everybody. I don't. Right now, I really don't. Not off the top of my head, because I damn near work with everybody that I want.
Can you give like your top 5 favorite to work with? It's just an enjoyable time in the studio.
He gonna say Lucci.
Lucci. Yep. Wife and Lucci.
Okay.
Young Jeezy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love Moneybagg Yo. I love his work ethics. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like I said, I love people who got sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? 8-Ball, MJG. I love those guys. And it's this kid named Rondo, Hit Him Up Rondo, that we just got. I love being in the studio with him, and also Rubber Band OG. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
You know what? We're going to take one more break, and we're going to come right back with Bigga Rankin. I'm Few. My homeboy Sterlo is still in this thing.
All right, you guys. Once again, this is You Like My Podcast. We're here with Bigga Rankins. Once again, we want to say thank you for your time, my man. Anything else you would like to tell the people that you got coming up or you're involved in?
Man, you know, I'm all over the place, man. Just look for me. I got my Trapping in the Basement that we do the tour with. I think we got Tampa next, St. Louis, we got Chicago. We got a lot of places that we coming. And I enjoy people coming out to see us and really embracing us, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, man, like, the way I look at this is no one makes it out of life alive. All we have is our legacy, man. So just keep pumping your legacy, man. So when you're gone, you'll still be here. That's my thing, man.
All right, man. With that being said, man.
Legendary words from Bigga Rankin.
Yeah, man. We're going to go ahead and bid you guys adieu, man. Make sure you guys say you love your loved ones. Hold everyone tight. And give thanks to the big homie in the sky. And once again, Bigga Rankins, we appreciate you, my man, for having us.
Man, I appreciate you guys, man.
What did you say the other day? The Think Game stands for. TIG stands for.
Trust in God. Without God, you're an empty shell rolling down the road, dog. For real. He will not lead you in the wrong direction. You get up in the morning, say, thank you, God, and then you tell him, ask God to fill in the blanks. And you just go out there and fill in the blank. He'll help you. That's how it go.
Whew. All right, y'all. Big words from a big man with a big voice in the world and in these streets. I'm Few.
You like my photos, man, on Instagram. It's your boy Sterlo, man. And y'all make sure you tune into the YouTube, subscribe,
Like, share.
Yeah, you know, go purchase some merchandise. Mud Money, you know, sponsored by Mud Money Clothing in most cases. You know, you guys, y'all don't have no merch or nothing. Y'all got putting out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some cigars or something. Y'all sell on the internet or anything.
Right.
We do everything, man. Like I got my thing, which is Trapping from the Basement. It's doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I love that. And I got my book coming. My book of intros, nothing but intros. And I got my documentary coming August 2nd with my album, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so y'all go buy shit.
Yeah, stop using condoms to make more babies.
Oh my God. Oh, that's the worst advice ever. Goodbye, you guys. We're out.